guys, we're doing a little arcade body shop road trip today. I'm accompanied by my beautiful and lovely arcade wife. Say hi, arcade wife.
Hi, arcade wife.
You can put it on yourself, they can see you.
I'm having to hold the camera.
Yeah, I know. We're going to pick up a cabinet today I found up in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's about 68, right? 68 miles from our house?
Yeah.
So it's a golden tea, but I'm pretty sure it's something else. And looked at it, identified the cab, and we're gonna go grab that now. Got it for a great price, 120 bucks. And when you see what it is, it's a deal, man. It's like, it really goes hand in hand with what we were talking about the other day about knowing cabinet shapes and things to look for, how many speakers it has, you know, how many coin doors it has, all those type things. So we're on our way there. We'll grab it, and I'll give you a little update once we get there. And yeah, so little road trip action, quick video, and we'll get it home and we'll take a look at it.
Get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine, 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see, then come along with me, that's right. And if you want a good tomorrow, it's pretty simple, gotta find a life to follow. And if you do, you have a future real bright. And it's a combination.
Your destination is on the left.
Alright, we finally got there to check out the cab. I knew it was a Konami Cab. I could tell it from the double coin doors when I saw it online. And then I noticed the 2 speaker grills up top. It was a golden T, and it just would not fit in my truck. We had to go ahead and take off the control panel. And Ben, the guy who sold it to me, totally cool guy, told gentleman I didn't bring a wrench with me because I forgot that it had bolts in there. So he went and got a socket set, and we went ahead and took it off. With just 3 bolts, we got that off, and there was a crazy evil spider the size of my hand underneath that. He said that this was the place I picked it up was a bar, and then, you know, it was still in there when he bought the building, and then it was back home.
All right, guys, we stopped to get something to drink at the gas station. Got a big gulp. Got some root beer. That's delicious. Plus, the wife was hungry, weren't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Arcade work makes you hungry. So, anyways, we picked up the cab, and I knew it was a Konami Cab because I saw the double coin doors in the front, and I was pretty convinced it was a Simpsons because it had 2 speaker holes on each side. And you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles normally has 1 speaker cut out in the middle. And to my surprise, when I got there, I didn't even think of it, man. This is a 4-player X-Men that was converted to a golden T. So the cabinets, it's not in great shape, but it's not terrible. It has the original control panel that they cut out for the 3-inch trackball. And what we'll do is we'll get home. We stop to get some gas, get some food, and then we'll get it home, and I'll get it out, and we'll do a full look over. And yeah, and I'm pretty excited. 4-player X-Men. Or technically you can make this a Simpsons, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section whether you want 4-player X-Men or you want Simpsons. You know, we can do either one, same cabinet. So, all right. So we'll get this thing home. We'll pull it out and we'll take a look. You need a napkin? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, we made it back home from the road trip. We're here at the house, and yeah, I got the machine out. It's a little rougher than I thought, but hey, man, $100, can't beat it. And so I picked it up. It was a golden T2K, and I could tell from the cabinet that it was a Konami Cab because it had the double coin door fronts on that. And so I was really interested. I watched it for a while. The guy wanted 150. I offered him 100, and he decided to take it. And the thing is, guys, don't take the price. I see a lot of guys, they're so excited when they first come out. Sorry, there's a lot of mosquitoes out here. But they get so excited when they first start out, and they'll just give whatever they want to. And a lot of times people want to just get these big things out of their house. So always offer a little bit. I mean, don't be a low baller guy. Be like, hey, I'll give you 50 bucks. But try to knock 50 bucks off, especially if you have to travel for it. It'll cover your gas and everything else.
I see a lot of guys get mad because, you know, a veteran guy will offer $100 on a game, and then some new guy just getting into the hobby would be like, I'll give you $200. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I'm not telling you to lowball people, but try to get a deal for yourself, because you got a lot that's going to go into this. You got to find a board, you got to find, you know, everything else, especially if you're saving it back to new. So I knew it was a Konami Cab, and I was almost convinced that it was a Simpsons. I saw double speaker grills. On Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it has one set of speaker grills right in the middle. This has two, and I was convinced it was a Simpsons. But then when I got there, let me show you. I'll pull you around. When I got there to pick it up, thank God they just painted the sides. And if you look at the label right there, yep. Family 4-player 25-inch upright X-Men. So this is a 4-player X-Men. And then I saw a little bit of the paint flaking over here. And I saw the purple. And I saw the Konami. So this has the original side art underneath it. So what I'm going to try to do is hit it with the magic eraser and just see if we can get some of it off. I think I'm going to have to replace the side art because I think it came in 3 pieces originally on these cabs. And they seamed it together there. And then here, but this whole bottom is just gone. This thing's gonna need bottom cabinet repair. So I'm gonna have to rewrap it. And overall it's pretty good. Blown out piece here, that's gonna have to be fixed for the coin door. And the other cool thing is, when they made this into a golden tee, they took the original control panel. You can see all the extra holes and everything that were built into it, but they cut the big giant hole in there, so we'd have to cut a new control panel for this. But at least we have this for a template of the, you know, layout of the joystick buttons and all that type stuff. And then you can get repro glass, plexiglass for the top. I saw a guy selling it on eBay. It's like $60. So, but he said this was working as a golden tee, so you know we can sell off the boards and try to recoup some of the money that way. And you know, just go through this whole thing. The bottom on this thing's pretty roached. This is the MDF cab, and the whole bottom is pretty tore up. So probably end up cutting it in biscuit and joining new wood to the bottom. But pretty cool, man. $100 X-Men, and I'm probably gonna fully restore this. I'm gonna start looking for boards and all that stuff. So if anybody's got any leads on some 4-player board for X-Men, definitely hit me up. And before we cut this video, I want to go ahead and try to take off some of that side art real quick, some of the paint off it, and let's just see what's under there. Alright, I got this set up. Like I said, it was peeking through. There was just a little tiny piece, and I was just grabbing it and pulling it. If you had like OCD, I guess you could do this like all day, but I don't have that kind of time, man. So what I'm going to try to do is put a little bit of the alcohol on it and hit it with the magic eraser and see if we can get some of the, where we could actually see some of the art. It'd be kind of cool. So this is just 91% alcohol in here. Got some paper towels. Got the magic eraser from the other day when we did the joust. Let's just rub on here and see if we can get in. I don't know, this is some thick paint. It does not want to. So let's see if we can peel some more off. Whole thing with these side decals, if you put citrus strip on there, it's going to eat that side decal artwork for sure. But it looks like this is not going to go through there. So we're going to end up changing it anyways. We know it's an X-Men. We can see the purple. I mean, I could throw citrus strip on here, but I don't think it's going to come off. This is like some really thick paint. Like, I'm just smearing it right here. I mean, I'm sure you could get through it, but you can get through anything if you rub hard enough and long enough. It does not seem like it's budging. Alright, so alcohol is not going to touch that paint. I don't know, it might be oil-based paint, it won't break through it. But, you know, with it all peeling on the bottom, we're going to have to do full side art on the side anyway. So I'll get my buddy to print me up a new set of that. Probably also get him to make a new marquee, unless somebody has one out there and they want to dedicate to the build or sell to me fairly cheaply. I need a marquee and I'll need a PCB. But I wanted to show you guys, keep your eyes out there. Learn the shapes of the cabs. Like, know that Konami has the two things. Because this could have been, you know, a couple things. Could have been Simpsons. I could still switch this to a Simpsons. It's the same exact cabinet. But since it was an X-Men, I feel compelled, you know, being a restorer, to put it back to what it was. So we'll do some repair on this thing, and we'll get it back to its glory. So he said it was working as a Golden Tee, but it just, the monitor went out, so it's probably a flyback or hot or cap kit or something. We'll take a look at that. But until then, this is going to be on the back burner for a little while. I just got to find a place to stick it in the garage. Garage is getting pretty full. I got to get some games out of here. I sold some off, and I got to make some room to be able to work. So I told you we got some cool other stuff. I got another road trip coming up shortly for a very cool, unique, rare cab. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I'm going to be picking it up probably this weekend. So another video coming your way shortly. Until then, keep building, keep restoring, and we'll see you soon here on Arcade Body Shop.